Good afternoon and welcome, Bluejay Nation fans, as we are underway here in Princeburg. The first of a triple header here tonight between the Lady Jays and the visiting Lac-Qui-Parle Valley Eagles. Voice of the Blue Jays, Brad Greenwald, in the booth once again to bring you the double or the triple header here tonight. For you Blue Jay Nation fans, as you know, yesterday the boys were in action. The varsity fell to TMB, and hopefully the girls can right the ship and get the Blue Jay Nation fans on the right track going into the game tomorrow. The ball goes out of bounds. It's going to stay with Lac-Qui-Parle. And running down some starting lineups here for each team. Starting with the visiting Lac-Qui-Parle, they're in their road white jerseys, red numbers, black trim. They are going to your left with the ball right now. So the starters in jersey numerical order is there's a steal by Tabrock. She gets it ahead to her sister. Stella off of 1 foot makes the shot. And now we got a baseline violation here against Lac-Qui-Parle. We'll give the Blue Jays the basketball back. So starting with those starting lineups, starting with Lac-Qui-Parle, jersey numerical order, number 4, Sophia Lee, a freshman. Tegan Conroy, a freshman. Number 14, Ashton Shellstead, just a 7th grader, by the way. That ball is gathered by Tabrock. She could not knock down the shot. Number 21, Marin Lund, a freshman. And number 22, Reese Kuzman, a freshman. Tabrock gathers a basketball, and then we're going to get a travel violation. So the Blue Jays will retain possession of the basketball. Starting for the Blue Jays, number 2, Josie Mulder, an 8th grader. Number 4, Brianna Dunnick, an 8th grader. Number 5, Maya Dannon, a freshman. Number 3, Sabine Tabrock, an 8th grader. And number 25, Stella Tabrock, an 8th grader. So 4 8th graders and a freshman in the starting lineups here for the Blue Jays. And it's 4 freshmen and a 7th grader in the starting lineup for the Eagles. Pass goes down low, shot is missed, ball is loose. It's picked up by Kuzman. Then we get a foul called for Kuzman. It'll be her 2nd rebound. And I did not catch to see who the foul was on. Might have to run down at halftime and get these fouls. Shots on its way, no good. And the rebound goes to Tabrock. Tabrock 2-on-1 with Dannon. Gets it off to Dannon. Dannon's layup is good. Maya Dannon scoring the basket, also drawing the foul, so she will go to the free throw line to complete the old-fashioned 3-point play. Foul went on Shellstad. Her first, team's first. And back comes Lac-Qui-Parle now, trailing 6-0. And then a steal by Dunnick, quickly ahead to Tabrock. Loses control of the basketball, goes out of bounds. Oh, Stella's gonna want that one back. So here is Lac-Qui-Parle. Far side is Conroy. Conroy hands it off to Lee. Lee tries to get it down low, does so. The shot is off the mark by Kuzman, but she is fouled on the play, which is why the ball was not close. Foul is going to go on Maya Dannon. That'll be her first, team 2nd. And a chance for Lac-Qui-Parle to score their first points of the basketball game, and they do so. Second free throw is short. Doesn't hit the iron. When it doesn't hit the rim. It's an automatic whistle by the referees, and the other team gets awarded the basketball, which is the case. Now you see Central with the basketball. So Mulder gets it. Gets it to Dunnick, back to Mulder. Mulder splits a double team, gets through, but loses control of the basketball. Ball still loose, picked up by Tabrak. The shot is off the mark, and the rebound goes to Conroy. Shellstad with it. Takes the high screen. Gets it down low to Kuzman. Kuzman's little hook shot is no good. And looks like Tabrak is going to come out of the pack. Gets it to her sister. Layup no good. Maya Dannon with the rebound. And now we're going to get a jump ball, and the arrow points to the Blue Jays. Coming in for the Eagles is number 15, Alexa Alonso, a freshman. In for the Blue Jays is number 1, Bella Rosine, an 8th grader, and also number 35, Sadie Rice, who is a freshman. Once again, Shellstead taking the high screen, tries to go down low to Kuzman. Ball's knocked away by Rosine, so the Eagles will throw the ball in underneath their own hoop. Actually, it's going to be more in the corner. Tough throw-in spot here. See if the Blue Jays try to amp up their defense here. This isn't easy to run an inbound play from that far away from the basket. And they do struggle getting it in, and the lob finally does get through to Shellstad. And now the shot from the block is good for Maren Lund. First field goal of the game for Lac Parle, and now the Blue Jays still doubling up the Eagles here with a score of 6-3. A turnover gives the Eagles a chance to possibly tie the game with a 3-point shot. Shellstead, three-pointer. She was going for the tie. And how about that? Nice job there by Rice. Boxing out Conroy. Conroy was going to try to throw it off of Rice's legs, but Conroy kept moving her body, keeping Conroy away from the basketball. Ball harmlessly bounces out of bounds. Blue Jays will get it back. Here's Dannon. Gets it over to Dunnick. Dunnick trying to make a move on Lund. Can't get past her, and now that pass is loose. And now we're going to get a foul called. It should go against Alonso. Yeah, that's who it does go on. So Alexa will pick up her first personal foul, team second. Stella Tabrak will throw it in, gets it to Rosine, just about steps on the half-court line. Don't want to make that mistake. Dannon taking the screen, goes up, shot blocked. And the rebound pulled down by the Eagles, and now we get a timeout called by the Eagles. It is just going to be a 30-second timeout. We'll take a quick break with them, though. 9:22 to go. First half, Blue Jays leading 6-3. Back to action here out of the Lac Parle timeout. The Blue Jays scored 6 early points in the first 2 minutes and now have not scored in the last 3. Miscommunication there with the Eagles as the ball bouncing off the head of Kuzman. But now Kuzman has it on the block, trying to make a move against Dannon. Dannon holding her ground, so they've got to throw it out front and reset. Conroy puts up a 15-footer, shot off the mark, rebound goes to Dannon. Rosine gets it to Rice. Rice puts her head down, goes in for the shot, but the shot is blocked. Nice job there by Kuzman. Shellstead trying to find some space, can't find it, gets some to Alonso. Now Rice picks the pocket. Here is Rice, got to get it to a guard. She does in Rosine. Dannon, closely guarded by Kuzman. Dannon trying to go baseline. Kuzman not having any of it. Now Stella Tabrak, she goes baseline and scores. Stella Tabrak uses her speed, able to turn the corner. She's got 4 points and 4 rebounds, and the Blue Jays finally getting a basket, first field goal in just about 4 minutes, and then driving right back is Kuzman, but her shot is blocked by Dannon. Into the game for the Blue Jays, number 31, Elsie Erickson, an 8th grader. Also number 34, Anna Beschi, an 8th grader. Taking the place of Dunnick and Dannon. Shellstead picked up by Rice, swings it far side in Conroy. Shellstead three-pointer, that one hard off the back of the rim, but the rebound is pulled down by Lee. Ooh, boy. And now Rosine falls to the floor, and Rosine is going to pick up the foul. 4 rebounds each for Laco Parles, Conroy, and Kuzman. Lee picks up her first rebound on that. Shellstead with it. Shellstead turns the corner, picked up by Rosine. Oh, how about that? Oh my goodness, just a 7th grader. Great move, the old up and under. Takes a step through, left-handed even, uses her offhand. Does Ashton Shellstead, and she scores her first basket of the game. Beschi to Rice. Rice to Erickson. Erickson, ooh, goes to Beschi, but Tabrak runs it down. Tabrak in the corner to Beschi. Beschi has her pass stolen. Oh, no, it's not stolen. It's going to go out of bounds on Conroy, so the Blue Jays will get the basketball back. Checking back into the game is Kuzman. Oh, no, it's going to be Laco. So it is off the Blue Jays. Turnover Blue Jays. Laco Parle will get it. Shellstead trying to get it down low, and then we're going to get a foul called on Beschi. That'll be her first. Team's 4th. 4 different players now for the Blue Jays with a personal foul. Mulder and Dannon checking into the game for Rice and Tabrak. Shellstead makes a move, puts up a floater. It's good. Ashton Shellstead now with 4 points in the game, and Laco Parle cuts the deficit to just 1. Here's Mulder with it. Gets it to Erickson. Erickson bobbles the basketball, able to pick it up, and now it's stolen by Lee. Lee is going to get the travel violation call. That's what it is. Back into the game comes Lund for Laco Parle. And that pass was thrown at the feet of Erickson. Not much she could do to catch that. Sabine Tabrak going to check in for Erickson. So here's Conroy. Catch and shoot there for Lee. Shot is just off the mark, but Shellstead picks up the rebound. She puts up a shot, and it's good. Shellstead will give Laco Parle their first lead of the game, 6:15 to go, as they lead 9-8 here over the Blue Jays. Oh, dangerous pass, and that is indeed stolen by Lee. Blue Jays got to watch Shellstead. Shellstead's with it. Kicks it back to Conroy. Conroy nearly stolen by Rosine. They end up getting it down low, but the shot is off. Rosine's got it. Now it's a foot race to the other end. Rosine picks up her dribble at the block, puts up a shot. Shot's off the mark, and the rebound goes to Kuzman. Kuzman will slow it down after she picks up her 5th rebound here. And now fast forward goes Conroy, and she draws the foul. That'll be the team's 5th foul for the Blue Jays. The foul is going to go against Josie Mulder, be her 2nd. And then we get a 5-second call. So the Blue Jays will get the basketball back following the turnover. Rosine gets it into Mulder. Mulder puts up a little floater. Shot's no good. Shellstead's going to track down the rebound. Shellstead looking for an opening. Gives it up, gets it down low. Now gets it back. Thinking about the 3-pointer. She'll shoot it, and the rebound goes to Dannon. 3 rebounds now for Dannon. She does have 2 points in the basketball game. And Dannon with it again. Gets it to Brock. This is Sabine to Rosine. Rosine trying to get past Shellstead. Shellstead picks up the foul. That'll be Shellstead's 2nd. Team's 3rd. Ooh, and that pass nearly stolen by Shellstead. Blue Jays were in a tough position there to throw the ball in. Now they're really going to be in a tough position to throw it in. Right by the 3-point line. To Brock, gets it into Mulder. Mulder catch and shoot from 18, shot off the mark. Dannon gets the rebound. Dannon gets it back to Mulder. The Blue Jays will reverse it far side. Now to Brock, able to turn the corner of the baseline, but the shot is a bit long. Ball goes out of bounds and back to Lacoparo. And back into the game comes Dunnick. She'll take the place of Beschi. And then we will get a timeout called by Lacoparo. 2nd timeout called by Lacoparo. We got 4:33 to go, half number 1. Eagles lead by 1. All right, after the Lacoparo timeout, Lacoparo with the basketball lead, dumps it off to Kuzman, who scores her first field goal of the game. She's got 3 points, 5 rebounds now, and Lacoparo extends their lead now to 3. Dannon off her foot, but picked up by Mulder. Shot a little off the mark. It should stay with the Blue Jays, and it does. To Brock, gonna throw it in. The ball gonna go out of bounds. It's gonna stay with the Blue Jays. Rosine gets it to Mulder. Mulder had trouble catching the ball, but she does have it. And now she ends up traveling. So the ball now will go back to the Eagles. That pass tipped by Dannon, but it stays in the hands of Kuzmin. Shellstead, three-pointer, in and out, no good. The rebound is going to go out of bounds, and the Blue Jays will get the basketball. Back into the game for the Eagles comes Alonso. Rosine able to get all the way around that corner, but by the time she shot the basketball, it was too sharp of an angle to really use the backboard. So the Blue Jays come up empty on that possession, drop it down low. Alonso shot's no good. Maya Dannon rebound number 5, and then the jump ball is called, and the Blue Jays have the arrow. Checking back into the game is Stella Tabrock. She will take the place of her sister. Makes it a little easier when just one Tabrock is on the floor at a time. Dannon gets it to Moeller. Moeller drives in, but kicks it out to Tabrock. Tabrock tried a little spin move there. Did not fool Shellstad one bit. Back to the hoop goes Rosine, and she is fouled on the play, so she'll go to the free throw line to shoot 2. Bella Rosine, the 8th grader, yet to score in the game, does have a rebound. Sadie Rice going to check in after this free throw for the Blue Jays. First free throw is a bit strong. Blue Jays had 6 points after the first 2 minutes of the game. Now in the last 9 minutes, just have 1 field goal. And both free throws missed, and the rebound to Lee. Oh, it's Shellstead. Can she save it? She does. And now Stella Tabrock coming up from behind, and she's able to force the turnover. The Blue Jays will get the basketball back. Now Rice will check in. She'll take the place of Rosine. .245 to go, half number 1. Blue Jays in a dire need to score a couple baskets here before the half ends. Mulder to Dannon. Dannon, she'll take the three-point shot. That one no good, and the ball goes out of bounds and stays with the Blue Jays. Had an open look, good shot, just didn't fall. Now the Blue Jays have a chance to score off an inbound play here. Tabrock throwing it in. Gets it to Dunnick. Mulder driving in, puts up a little floater, and it's good. Josie Mulder scores her 4th point of the game, and the Blue Jays get another much-needed basket here, now trailing by 1. Oh, and they're going to give you the extra step by Lee, gives the Blue Jays the basketball back, and now they have a chance to obviously take the lead, but not before a timeout is called by the Blue Jays. It'll be a quick 30-second timeout. We'll step aside. 2:13 to go, half number 1. Blue Jays trail by 1. All right, back to action here. Blue Jay unable to take the lead. Lee comes down with the rebound as we hit the 2-minute warning here. Half number 1. Oh, Stella Tabrock able to poke the ball away twice, just couldn't come up with it. And the Eagles will attack. Oh, Alonso turns around and has a wide open look and does not miss. The freshman Alexa scores her first 2 points of the evening. Rice gets it to Dunnick, now to Brock. Tabrock, oh, has a wide open layup. She'll take it and score. Stella Tabrock now with 6 points, 4 rebounds. on our way to a double-double here. And now a foul out front on Stella. Just her first personal foul. Team's fifth. Only one player with more than one foul. That's Josie Mulder. She's got two. There's one player with Laco Paro that's got more than one foul, and that is Shellstead. She also has two. Alonso tries to bully her way down low. Shot is blocked. Try to be saved, but the Blue Jays are going to get the basketball back. 70 seconds left to go, half number one. Checking back into the game for Laco Paro is going to be Kuzman. She'll take the place of Alonso. Be nice to see the Blue Jays take this right down to about 45, 50 seconds and then take the shot. 2-for-1 action, but you can't give up the open layups. You got to take those every single time. And now the Blue Jays recapture the lead here, now leading by one. We've had 0 ties. We have had 2 lead changes. And there's a foul on Dannon. That's going to hurt a little bit because the Eagles are in the bonus. That'll be Dannon's second personal foul. And going to the free throw line goes the freshman, Reese Kuzman. First free throw, no good. So no bonus free throw for Reese. The Blue Jays come down, have a chance to expand on their lead. Dannon gives it up to Dunnick. Dunnick from 17 feet. That one a bit off the mark. The rebound goes to Shellstead. Shot. Well, there's actually no shot clock. I don't know what I was thinking for the 2-for-1 earlier. There's no shot clock in these C-Squad games. 10 seconds left. Shot on the way. No good. Rebound goes to Dunnick. To Brock. Oh, she loses control of the basketball. Ball's going to go out of bounds. Just 0.5 seconds left. Ooh. Blue Jays had a chance there, but Brock unable to control the basketball. It's actually going to be a turnover. They're going to say it's Eagle basketball. Not much they're going to be able to do from a full court with half a second left. Shellstead probably wants to try it, though. See if she gives it a heave. She does not. Horn sounds, and that'll be the halftime break as each team will head to the locker room. We will step aside, take the break with them. Do not go anywhere. Second half coming up next here in 10 minutes. welcome back here to the second half of the C Squad game. As you can see, the Blue Jays leading, but it's slim. 14-13 is the score. Lacoparle going right down to Lee. That's what they try to do all the first half, trying to go down low into Kuzman or Lee. This time Lee gets the opportunity. She is fouled on the play. The foul goes against Stella Tabrock, her second, team's first of the half. Lee with 3 rebounds in the game already and now has her first point. Conroy with 5 rebounds, doesn't have any points. Shellstead 4 points, 3 rebounds. Alonzo Lund both with 2 points, and Kuzman with 3 points, 5 rebounds. Second free throw, that one is off the mark, and Dunnick collects the rebound. For the Blue Jays, Rosine has 1 rebound. Josie Moeller 4 points. Brianna Dunnick with 2 rebounds. Maya Dannon 2 points, 6 rebounds, and Stella Tabrock with 8 points, 4 rebounds. And here is Stella. Stella gets it off. This shot is off the mark by Alferts. And then we get another foul. 2 quick fouls there on Stella. Stella just about played the whole first half without getting one. Got a foul late and now picked up 2 quick ones here. Shellstead gets it down low. Turnaround shot is off the mark, and Alferts gets the rebound. Keena Alferts, number 22. She is a freshman here at Central. Also new to the court is number 10, Chloe Bultice, another freshman. Tabrock, catch and shoot. That one a bit strong, and the rebound goes to Kuzman. Shellstead takes a 3-point shot. That one back iron, no good. And the rebound pulled down by Dunnick. Are we going to get a jump ball or a foul? Yep, they're going to call the foul. The foul is going to go against Lee. That'll be her first, team's first. Here's Alferts to Bultice. Bultice back to Alferts, now to Brock. Brock drives in, tries to drop it down low to Bultice. It does get through, but Bultice has to kick it out to Rosine. Rosine's 17-footer is just off the mark. And oh my, Stella Tabrock. I'm not sure how she came up with it, but she did. She's got 5 rebounds now, and Stella Tabrock back with it. 17 feet, short. Alferts rebound, put back shot, no good. And finally, Lacoparle comes down with a rebound with Conroy. Blue Jays with a couple really nice looks at the basket. Just couldn't get anything to go through the hoop. And now Shellstead does with her first 2 points of the half. She's got 6. Shot off the mark, ball's loose on the floor. Looks like Rosine's got it. Oh, Rosine tried to get out to it, and it does get out to Dunnick. Swung all the way around to Tabrock. Oh, and they called the foul. Probably a good thing. Tabrock did catch the pass. She was going to turn around and have an open layup. But the foul instead is called on Conroy. Her first, team second. Ball will stay with the Blue Jays. Dunnick gets it to Rosine, and Rosine takes the extra step. The ball will go back to Lacoparle. Lacoparle's largest lead was 3 at 13-10. They have a chance to expand on that. Now the goes down low to Kuzman, but the shot is just off the mark. We're going to get a jump ball, and the arrow points to the Blue Jays. Rosine will get things started for the Blue Jays, looking to tie the game or possibly take the lead here with a 3-point shot. Ball goes all the way to Olferts. And there is the traveling call. Dragging the pivot foot was Rosine. Shellstead, defended by Rosine. Can't turn the corner, gets it back out to Conroy. Conroy back to Shellstead. Shellstead able to get it down low to Kuzman. Kuzman has her shot blocked by Dunnick. Get it out to Olferts. Olferts gets it across the timeline, ahead to Tabrak. Tabrak turns, shoot, shot no good. Oh my goodness, how about that save? The ball was going out of bounds. Lee threw it right off the feet of the Blue Jays, and the ball will go to the Eagles. This is Lee with it in the corner, defended by Bultice. Gets it to Alonso, now stolen by Dunnick. We're going to get a jump ball. Nope, we're going to get a foul. Foul is going to go against Alonso. It'll be her second. 10 minutes left to go in the game. Still a close game. Largest lead for the Blue Jays was actually 6. They led this game 6-0 coming out of the gate. And then the Eagles come storming back, took a 13-10 lead. The Blue Jays recaptured the lead at 14-13. But now the 3 points here in the second half have all been scored by Lacoparo. Had 1 tie, 3 lead changes. Shellstead from 16. That one off the back iron, no good. Rebound goes to Olferts. Pass nearly stolen by Conroy. Coming into the game now is number 12, the freshman Harper Larkin. She'll take the place of Dunnick. Larkin with it. Gets it back to Olferts near side Rosine. Rosine turns the corner on Shellstead. Shot off the mark, no good. Rebound to Larkin, and now Olferts has it. 3-point shot is short, and Lacoparo will get the basketball back. We get a timeout called here by Lacoparo. That'll be their third of 5 timeouts. 8:43 to go here in the game. Lacoparo leading by 2. All right, here we go. Back to the action here. Lacoparo leading by 2. Shellstead trying to find some room against Rosine. Can't find any. Gets it down to Alonso, and then Alonso takes the extra step. And that'll prompt Kuzman to get up off the bench and check into the game. Bultice drops it off to Rosine. Rosine back to Bultice. The Blue Jays will swing it around the perimeter. 3-pointer on its way. That one short. and the rebound to Kuzmin. Kuzmin now 3 points, 7 rebounds. And now a three-point shot, no good, and the rebound to Larkin. Blue Jays push the pace. Here's to Brock, catch and shoot from 15, no good. Oh, Alfert's try to do that catch and shoot it all in one motion in the air. It didn't work. Alfert's does have 4 rebounds, does not have any points yet. Kuzmin down low, shot bit strong, and the rebound goes to Larkin, her 3rd. To Brock, just about blows a tire, gets it back to the free throw line. Shot in and out, no good. And now no jump ball. There's a good job there by Shellstad getting the rebound. Good looking 7th grader in Ashton Shellstad. I should talk to Coach Erickson for Lac Parle and see if there's any relation to the Shellstad that graduated a couple of years ago. That pass is stolen ahead. Shellstad has a layup opportunity. Shot's on its way, and it's good. Ashton Shellstad now leading the way for Lac Parle. She has 8 points. The Blue Jays have yet to score this half. Still looking for, near travel. Gets it over to Rosine. Rosine will put up a 15-footer, no good. And Lac Parle will get the rebound by Maren Lund, her 1st. Now down low, shot short. Rebound picked up by Lund, her 2nd rebound, and now Shellstad misses everything, and the ball will go back to the Blue Jays. Dunnick and Tabrock checking in for the Blue Jays. Coming in for the Eagles for the first time is the freshman Vanessa Piotr. And also into the game is number 15, Nora Dunnick for the Blue Jays. And there is a steal by Conroy. Ball goes down low, nice pass, but the shot by Conroy is off the mark. The Blue Jays get the rebound in Dunnick. And now here comes to Brock. Oh, doesn't take the shot, kicks it out instead. Here's a 15-footer by Rosine, it's no good. Tabrock gets the rebound. Dunnick can't turn the corner, gets it out to Larkin. Now Rosine with it. And now to Brock on top. Gets it to Larkin. Blue Jays really not looking to score the basketball, just more about passing it around the perimeter, and now it is stolen by Conroy. Ahead to Kuzmin. Kuzmin's shot from the block is short. She gets her own rebound, and that one is good. First 2 points of the second half. She's got 5 total, also has 8 rebounds, and the largest lead of the night now for Lac Parle. Tabrock gets it out to Dunnick. Dunnick will try the 3-pointer. That one misses everything. Saved by Rosine, but it goes right to Kuzmin. Shellstad puts up a floater. Shot is off the mark. And she's able to get her own rebound and knock it off the Blue Jays, so that Lac Parle will keep possession. Shellstad 8 points, 5 rebounds now. Shellstad Gets it off to Lee. Lee back to Shellstead, fakes a three-pointer and ends up taking the extra step before putting the basketball on the floor. Dunick, closely defended, so she dribbles it out front so the Blue Jays can reset. Here is Alyssa Schwitters driving in, has a ball knocked away and stolen by Piotr. And then we get a timeout called. It will be a full timeout here called by Laco Parle. They'll have one timeout remaining, but right now they are in control here. 3:25 to go. Eagles leading 20-14. Laco Parle throwing it in underneath their own basket. Gets the lob pass in and out. Stolen by Tabrak. Tabrak, she just has Shellstead to beat. She does beat her, but the ball goes out of bounds. And then off the rebound, Shellstead loses control of it. It was going out of bounds, but it ended up hitting Tabrak while she was standing out of bounds. So Laco Parle will get it. The Blue Jays going to come out in a press. The Blue Jays yet to score this half. Now Kuzmin just backing down Dunick, and she scores again. And then the extra step by Dunick will give the basketball back now to Laco Parle. Kuzmin, turn the corner once again. This time she gets it over to Lee. It goes through her hands, but that shot picked up by Alonzo. And now here comes Tabrak. She's going to go end-to-end, the layup on the way, and it's good. Stella Tabrak scores the first 2 points for the Blue Jays this half. There's just 2 minutes and 40 seconds left to go. Tabrak does have to be careful. She does have 3 fouls, and now Stella with the steal gives it to Sabine with a steal, gives it to Stella. Stella fouled on the play, and she will go to the free throw line to shoot 2. Two and a half minutes left to go. Foul goes on Shellstead, her third, team's fourth. First free throw is strong. Coming back to the game now is Bestie. She'll take the place of Dunick. And also Erickson going to check into the game for the Blue Jays. She will take the place of Dunick. And the second free throw is good. That one knocked out of the hands by Tabrak. Oh, she tried to pass it over to her sister as she was falling down, but the pass was stolen by Shellstead. I'm not sure what the whistle was here. Thought maybe it was a foul, but the referees didn't come to the scores table for it. Now the ball poked loose, still loose, and picked up by the Eagles in Lund quickly ahead to Kuzman. Kuzman's shot off the mark. The second shot is blocked, but the Eagles still have it. Gets it over to Lund, who scores. Maren Lund now with 4 points in the game. Tabrak kicks it back out to Schwitters, now to Eriksson. Tabrak, a little short on that one. And are we going to have a foul here? We are going to have the foul. Foul is going to go against Sabine Tabrak, her first, team's fourth. Back into the game comes Rosine. Quickly ahead, this is Shellstead, and Tabrak just about caught her before she shot the basketball. Shellstead now in double digits with 10. Pass tipped and stolen by Conroy. Shellstead gets it down to Kuzman. Kuzman walks in with a layup and scores. And we approach the 1 minute mark to go in the game, and the Eagles have now can put this one on cruise control here, leading by 11. We're going to get a jump ball. The arrow does point to the Blue Jays. Beschi, catch and shoot from the three-point line. That one off the mark. And the ball will go back to the Eagles. Eagles get it in, and now Shellstead leaks out, but this time Tabrak is going to catch her. The 10-footer will fall for Lund. So last possession here for the Blue Jays, as the Eagles are going to start this triple header off with a win in this C-Squad game. Oh, and another steal and layup is no good, but the foul is going to be called, and that'll send Conroy to the free throw line to shoot two. The foul is going to go against Stella Tabrak, her fourth, team's fifth. Oh, they're not going to call a shooting foul. So 20 seconds left. We'll see if it's actually going to be Stella's fifth personal foul. We'll see if the Eagles decide to dribble this clock out or not. There's just 20 seconds left to go. They do lead by 13. I'm guessing the Blue Jays will let them dribble out the clock if they so choose. See what Shellstead does. It looks like they're going to try to run a play here. Goes down low into Kuzman. No, they will not take a shot. Very respectable thing to do there by Lacoparle. Not going to put salt in that wound, and the horn sounds, and that'll do it. Running down some stats, starting with the Eagles. We got 1.3 rebounds by Leaf, 8 rebounds by Conroy, 10 points, 5 rebounds for Shellstead, 2 points for Alonso, 6 points, 2 rebounds for Lund, and 9 points and 9 rebounds for Kuzman. For the Blue Jays, 1 rebound for Rosine, 4 points for Mulder, 3 rebounds for Dunnick, 2.6 rebounds for Dannon, 3 rebounds for Larkin, 4 rebounds for Ulferts, 1 rebound for Sabine Tabrak, and we have 11 points and 6 rebounds for Stella Tabrak as the Eagles win this one 30-17. And there is 20 minutes on the clock, and I'm sure they'll start it with 20 because it's, they like to start the JV games at 6 o'clock, and it's just about 1:45 now. But this will give all of you a chance at home to get up, stretch out, get something to eat or drink if you wish, but come back in 20 minutes for the second game of the triple header between the Eagles and the Blue Jays. Good evening and welcome back, Blue Jay Nation, for the second game of the triple header here tonight between your Central Christian Lady Jays and the visiting Lac-Oparo Valley Eagles. Voice of the Blue Jays, Brad Grinnell in the booth to bring you all three games here tonight. I got to apologize for the late delay getting started. I happen to know personally the coach of Lac-Oparo, Dylan Erickson, and it's just good to see him again and start visiting with him. And it's just amazing how fast time goes. And all of a sudden I look up at the warm-up clock and there's 2 minutes left and realize I should probably get up to the booth, get things started here. And we're still trying to get the lineups figured out. Fusi hit that? Fusi scoring the first basket of the game for the Blue Jays, but then quickly back comes Maya Sawatsky. So we're all tied at 2. Because there's a couple added changes to the Lac-Oparo roster than what we were given initially. So I just want, I'm trying to go over the names and make sure we got them all, as that shot is off the mark, and we're going to get a jump ball. Starting for the Eagles is number 1, Aiden Bond. She's a freshman. Number 4, Maya Sawatsky, just an 8th grader is Maya. Number 13, Casey Tweet. Number 15 is Brooklyn Olson, and number 20 is Eva Traeger. Three-point shot on the way, and it is good by Sawatsky. So she's got 5 points, and as I mentioned, folks, she is just an 8th grader. She has if she keeps shooting like that and keeps playing like that, she should have a very promising future. Mulder puts up the runner and scores her first 2 points. Josie, also an 8th grader. And now going down low, turnaround shot by Tweet, no good. The rebound to Fusi. Blue Jays will slow things down here. And now stolen. Sawatsky drives in, layup on the way, and it's good. So Maya with all 7 points for Lac-Oparo here. Blue Jays get it to Fusi. Now out top to Rosine. And now a 3-point shot by Dannon. That one's short. The ball is loose out front. Fusi able to get the offensive rebound. Goes down low to Bultice. Bultice's layup is good. Chloe Bultice gets her name into the scoring column. Starting for the Blue Jays, we'll go number 2, Josie Mulder, an 8th grader. Number 5, Maya Dannon, a freshman. Number 10, Chloe Bultice, a freshman. Number 15, Emery Fusi, a sophomore. And rounding out the starting 5 is number 23, Rory Rosine, a sophomore. Oh, and taking the extra step is Traeger. Traeger is a freshman. So I think we got everything settled up here in the booth with names and numbers. We should be ready to go. The Blue Jays trailing by 1 to the Eagles. Dannon, catch and shoot from the top of the key, no good. Rebound goes to Rosine. Rosine tried to throw it across to Fusi, but that ball is tipped out of bounds. But it's going to stay with the Blue Jays. 16 seconds left on the shot clock. Dannon to Rosine. Rosine takes a screen from Fusi, can't turn the corner, so they got to kick it out. This is Dannon. 3-point shot. It is good. Maya Dannon knocks down the 3-pointer, her first field goal of the game, and the Blue Jays retake the lead here, leading 9-7. Sawatsky thought about it. Instead, passes it down low. Nice entry pass there to Tweet, but Tweet misses the turnaround, and Fusi comes down with the rebound. Now Mulder with it. Mulder slows it down. The Blue Jays will rotate it around the perimeter. Man-to-man defense here by the Eagles. Blue Jays being patient. And now Bultice will take the three-pointer. That'll miss everything. Cannot be saved by Fusi, and Lacoparo will get the basketball. Sawatsky gets it off to Bond. Bond now Tweet. Trying to find a lane, and then forcing the jump ball is Maya Dan, and the arrow points to the Blue Jays, so they will get the ball on the turnover. For you Blue Jay Nation basketball fans out there, there's a lot of names that are pretty similar that you've probably heard in the past. You know, they got Aiden Bond, a younger sister. The name is trying to come to me. I believe it was Austin Bond. Is Fusi scores again here for the Blue Jays, and that is a younger sister to Austin. There's also a Lee, and the girls team had a Cameron Lee from before. And with the Shellstead, there's a Shellstead. If you were joining us for the first game, I actually went down and had asked Dylan if that was a sister to Taylor, and it is. So a lot of common names in these families. You know, it's fun to see the similar names and to see the sisters and how similar they play to their brothers and vice versa. Olferts gets it to Mulder. Mulder puts up another floater from about the same spot, but this time comes up short. And now we get a timeout called by the Eagles. And we will take the break with them. 8:19 to go here. First half, the Blue Jays lead 11-7.
You want to run home and grab it?
All right, back to the court now after the timeout. Bond with the basketball. And now wide open is Sawatsky. She'll take the shot and score. 10 points, 1 steal now for Sawatsky. She's got all the points now for Lacoparo, and then she's got 2 steals. A 1-on-3 fast break. Tried to split a double team. It was not working. Tried to kick it out to Bond, but that one goes out of bounds, and the Blue Jays will get the basketball back. Coming into the game is number 12, Claire Geese. She is a sophomore. A young JV squad here for Lacoparo. Dannon, three-pointer. That one off the mark. Or maybe it was a good pass to Rosine. Rosine down low to Fusi, and Fusi scores. Good find there by Rosine. Fusi now 6 points, 3 rebounds. And for Rosine, not on the scoreboard, but she does have 3 assists, and now Alferts gets a steal. Mulder, the Blue Jays have a little 5-on-4 mini break here. And now nobody picked up Rosine, still nobody on Rosine. She'll take this shot from 15 feet, and it is good. Rory Rosine knocks down her first shot, and we have another timeout. This will be a full timeout. 7:10 left to go first half. The Blue Jays lead by 5. Okay, the Blue Jays now going to come out in a full court 1-2-2 press, but Lacoparo able to get across the timeline quite easily on that possession. Here's Bond with it. Oh, great drop pass there to Tweet. Had to look down at my sheet. I couldn't remember the name, but that's why I got my statistician next to me. He helps remind me of these things too. Dannon with it on top. Now Dannon gets it back in the corner. And now Alfert's good ball movement by the Blue Jays. Rosine's shot off the mark. Sawatsky with the rebound, turns the corner. And it gets it to Tweet. Tweet quickly double team, has the ball knocked out and stolen by Fusi. Fusi will keep it and jog it across the timeline into the front court. Dannon from 19 feet. That one misses everything. And the ball will go back to Lacoparo. Coming into the game is the freshman Sophie Lee. Blue Jays going to stay in their press, going to try it again. Didn't work very well the first time. Oh, they had an opportunity to steal it, and they do get the steal, but then Dannon steps on the sideline. Lacoparo will get the ball back. Six turnovers now for the Eagles, just 4 for the Blue Jays. That pass gets tipped, but it's picked up by Sawatsky. No over and back because the ball was tipped. Sawatsky driving right down the lane and scores. Oh my goodness, Maya Sawatsky. All 12 points now for Lacoparo. Has 1 rebound, 2 steals. Dannon has that go through her hands, and now it's going to go off of Alford's knees. And the Eagles have a chance to tie up the score. Sawatsky takes the open layup, but misses the layup, able to get her own rebound. And then she is fouled. I believe this is going to go on Alford's. Lacoparo yet to commit a team foul to this point. The foul does go against Alford's. It'll be her first, team's third. Sadie Rice, the freshman, going to check in for Dannon. Coming in is Bond for Lacoparo, taking the place of Geese. Driving in, shot off the mark. Lee gets the rebound, and Lee scores. Sophie Lee, the first player not named Sawatsky, scoring for Lacoparo, and they now trail by just 1. Rosine can't find an open lane, has Mulder on the cut. Mulder has his shot blocked, but it's picked up by Fusi. Shot clock at 15, so the Blue Jays still have some time. Rosine back to Alfertz, to Rosine, and then they're going to call the reach-in foul on Bond. Not so sure I like that call. So the foul goes against Bond. His first, or her first, team's first. Blue Jays throwing it in. They got a 20-second shot clock now after the foul. Dannon driving in, puts up a shot. It's off the mark, and the rebound pulled down by Olsen. Quickly head to Geese. Geese's layup, no good. Rebound goes to Dannon. Oh, Dannon, dangerous pass. Sawatsky just about had that. But Rosine gets it ahead to Alferts. Alferts takes the 10-footer. Shot off the mark, and Lacoparo will get the rebound by Olsen. Good look there for the Blue Jays. And now a wide open lane for Bond, and she is fouled on the play. Good sportsmanship there by Dannon after committing the foul. And that should send Bond to the line to shoot two, and it is. That'll be Dannon's second personal foul, team's fourth. Apologize about that. First free throws left. Traeger checks back into the ball game for Lacoparo. Second free throw is good. So we're all tied at 15, second tie of the basketball game. We're also tied at 2. Sadie Rice can't turn the corner. Now Alferts has it. Quick catch and shoot from the block, and she scores. Keena Alferts, the freshman, with her first 2 points of the ball game, and the Blue Jays remain in the lead here. And we got a turnover by Lacoparo. Will give the Blue Jays the basketball back. Rosine. Now to Dannon. Ooh, Dannon. Another quick catch and shoot. Shot off the mark. Alferts gets it. Over to Rosine. Back to Dannon. Now to Rice. She'll take a 17-footer. That one a bit strong. And the rebound pulled down by Geese. And that one is going to go over everybody's head. Oh, they are going to say that Fusi touched it. So Lacoparo will throw it in under their own hoop with Traeger. Sawatsky, my goodness. She is going to be a very good basketball player someday. And we're tied at 17. Dannon goes in for the layup and misses it a bit strong. The rebound pulled down by Sawatsky, and then she is fouled from behind. The foul going to go against Rory Rosine. It'll be her first, team's fifth. The Blue Jays will stay in their 1-2-2 press. And what they want to do is they want to try to trap the basketball as soon as they get it right there, right across half court. And then stolen, gets it to Fusi. Oh, Fusi able to get control. It's just her and Bond. Fusi will take it back out, gets it to Larkin. Larkin takes a shot, but she is fouled on the play. Larkin will go to the free throw line to shoot two. The first one is short. 2:46 to go, first half. As you can see, all tied at 17. Voice of the Blue Jays, Brad Grill in the booth. Calling the games for all of you here tonight. We want to thank all of you for joining us, especially those that are joining us from the Lacoparo area. Hopefully you'll enjoy the broadcast here tonight. Layup, no good. Rebound goes to Fusi. Mulder tries to go right down the heart of the defense, but that is a turnover. Now wide open look, and that shot off the mark. Rebound goes to Fusi. And now Maya Dannon able to get past the defender in Lee and scores. She now has 5 points, 1 rebound, and the Blue Jays now lead by 3. Just under 2 minutes left to go, first half. Bond knocks down the 3-point shot. (20-20) is the score.
That one got Brad to shut his mic off.
90 seconds left to go, half number 1. The big question for the Blue Jay Nation fans, and even for myself, that Bond was standing on the baseline when that ball hit her. Swatsky, very good player. She's got nearly all the points here tonight. Will she play both halves of this JV game? Because I'm guessing we're going to see her play get some varsity minutes here tonight. Fusi still can't find a teammate, has to force it into the teeth of the defense, and there's another steal. This time Sawatsky comes up with it. Sawatsky gets it ahead to Traeger, and Traeger travels on the play. Turnover starting to mount up now for Laco Paro. That is their 9th turnover of the half. Blue Jays with 6. Toward the end of the halftime break, we'll try to bring you some team and individual stats. Now Larkin able to turn the corner on Traeger, but then ends up stumbling, gets called for the travel, and Laco Paro will get the basketball back. If Laco Paro wanted to, they could take a quick shot here in the next 10 seconds, now 7 seconds, and try to get a 2-for-1, but it does not look like they're going to do that. So the Blue Jays will have a chance to take the last shot of the half if they so choose. And turning the corner, trying to draw the foul, and does, is Olsen, as she will go to the free throw line to shoot 2, the sophomore Brooklyn Olsen. With 34.6 seconds left, the foul is going to go against Dannon. The bad news for the Blue Jays, that is Dannon's 3rd personal foul. So up off the bench comes Bultice. The first free throw is no good, so we're still tied at 20. Those are the costly fouls. You got 34 seconds left in the half. You're just about ready to get into the locker room, and you pick up your 3rd foul. The second free throw will fall. First point of the game for Brooklyn. She does have 3 rebounds, and we have another lead change in the game here. See what the Blue Jays can do if they can get a shot to fall down here to close out the half. This is Fusi, back to Rosine. Rosine has the ball knocked out of her hands. It is loose and picked up by Tweet. 7 seconds left ahead, and that's tipped away by the Blue Jays, so 2.5 seconds left. Laco Paro has a chance. This will get Aiden Bond up off the bench to check in. Eagles going with a 1-4 inbound set here. Trying to get Sawatsky, can't get it in. It's going to be a turnover, and the heave by Larkin is short, and the teams will head to the locker room. A closely contested first half here. The Eagles, after trailing the opening basket 2-0, they went out ahead and they went out and scored the next 5 points to take a 5-2 lead, but then the Blue Jays came back, eventually opened the lead to 4 at 11-7, increased it to 5 at 15-10, but then the Eagles went on a 5-0 run to tie it at 15. We're tied at 15, 17, and 20, and that last free throw by Olsen gives the Eagles the 1-point lead here at the halftime break. We'll step aside, 7.5 minutes to go in the break. We'll come back with some stats from the first half here as the Eagles lead by 1. right, welcome back. Just under a minute left in warm-ups, running down some first half stats individually, starting with the visiting Eagles. Aiden Bond with 4 points. Sophie Lee with 2 points, 1 assist. Sawatsky with 14 points, 3 rebounds, 1 block, 4 steals. Claire Geese with a rebound. We have Eva Traeger with a steal. And we have Brooklyn Olson with 4 points and 4 rebounds, excuse me. 1 point, 3 rebounds. I'll get it right eventually. 1 point, 3 rebounds, 1 steal for Olson. For the Blue Jays, Josie Mulder, 2 points, 1 rebound. Maya Dannon with 5 points, 1 rebound, 1 steal. Chloe Bultice with 2 points. Harper Larkin with 1 point. Emery Fusi, 6 points, 6 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 steal. Keena Alferts, 2 points, 1 steal. Rory Rosine with 2 points, 2 rebounds, 3 assists. And Sadie Rice has an assist. Shooting for Lac-Oparo overall, they are from the 2-point area. They are 5 for 14, which is 35%. They are 3 for 3 from downtown. Thank you to Maya Sawatsky and Aiden Bond. Sawatsky with 2 of them and Bond with 1 as we are underway here in half number 2. Giving the Eagles a total of 8 for 17 from the field at 47%. They had 1 assist on those 8 field goals, and we get an opening steal by Fusi. So they had 1 assist on the 8 made baskets. They had 7 rebounds as Fusi scores the opening basket of the second half. They did have 7 steals, 7 rebounds, but 9 turnovers for the Eagles. And driving in is Bond. Layup is good, and she will go to the free throw line to complete the old-fashioned 3-point play. For the Blue Jays, from the 2-point area, they were 8 for 16, which is 50%. From the 3-point line, 1 for 7 at 14%. Giving them a total of 9 for 23 at 39%. The Blue Jays 1 for 2 from the free throw line. They did have 5 assists on the 9 made field goals. They had 10 rebounds. Of the 10 rebounds, 4 of them on the offensive end as Bultice gets fouled on the drive. The Blue Jays had 3 steals, but 8 turnovers. So the first free throw by Chloe is good. Second free throw is missed, and the rebound pulled in by Brooklyn Olson. So the Blue Jays still trail by 1. Rory Rosine collects the basketball. She gets it across the timeline, looking to take a screen from Fusi. Gets it all the way out to Dannon. Dannon gets it to Bultice. Bultice to Fusi. Fusi skip pass over to Mulder, now in the corner to Bultice. Bultice goes down low to Fusi. Fusi gets it to Rosine. Her shot from the elbow is just off the mark. And the rebound pulled down by Shellstad. Shellstad is the 7th grader, taking the place of Sawatsky. Shellstad skips it over far side. And driving in, the little reverse layup is no good. The rebound goes to Dannon. Good move there by Olson, just couldn't complete the basket. Dannon has a baseline, takes it, shot, hits the underneath side of the backboard. And Lac-Oparo still nursing the 1-point lead. The C-Squad game went by way of Lac-Oparo as they won the game 30-17 as they pulled away late. That basket made by Tweet. That'll be her first 2 points of the game. That shot just off the mark, and the rebound by Bond. Bond gets it head to Shellstead. Nobody going to pick up Shellstead, and she'll go in for the easy basket. The Blue Jays find themselves behind now by 5 points, largest lead for Lacoparle here tonight. Fusi, gets it over Bultice. Has to extend every inch of her arm to catch that pass. 15 seconds left on the shot clock here for the Blue Jays. 3-point shot on its way. That one misses everything, and the ball will go back to the Eagles. Blue Jays need a couple stops here and a couple easy baskets. The easiest way is to get a steal. Shot off the mark. Ball cannot be saved, and it's going to be Blue Jay basketball. Coming into the game comes Claire Geese. The sophomore will take the place of the freshman Traeger. Bella Rosine will get things started. She is the younger sister of Rory. Oh, Dannon thought Rory was going to stay out there, and Rory was cutting toward the basket. The shot was missed. Rory with the rebound. She will push the tempo. Nobody picks her up. She goes in all the way for the layup. She is fouled from behind by Olsen. Smart foul there by Olsen. Don't want to give up the free layup. You see it on the replay there. That is going to be her second foul for Olsen, team second of the half. Rosine will go to the free throw line. The first free throw off the mark. We got the full stream team up in the booth here tonight, led by Randy Gruen, my statistician Mason Demlow, the guy on the replay Logan Tabrock, and Derek Pultice running the switchboard here tonight. 100% volunteer effort day in and day out here for the stream team. That ball knocked loose by Fusi. Fusi keeps her dribble. Gets it back to Dannon. Dannon pull up from the three-point line. Shots off the mark. Rebound goes to Geese. Quickly ahead to Bond. Bond one-on-one against Dannon. Layup on the way. It's good. Got a timeout called on the floor. It's going to be by the Blue Jays. It will be a full timeout. It comes with 9:24 to go in the game. The Blue Jays trailing by 7. All right, see what the Blue Jays can draw up here. Trailing by 7, just over 9 minutes left to go. And that is not what they wanted coming out of the timeout. Another turnover will give the ball back to the Eagles. Two turnovers this half for the Blue Jays. Now, Lacoparle also at 2. The Blue Jays had 8 in the first half, Lacoparle with 9. So the turnover battle has been pretty close. And now driving in and scoring again is Aiden Bond. She'll get the and one. The foul goes against Maya Dannon, and that unfortunately is her fourth. So Keena Alfers checks in, but she comes in for Bluejay. I wonder if the coaching staff knows that that is her fourth foul. Free throw is good. So the second old-fashioned three-point play for Bond. She's got 12 points and 1 rebound. And it is now a double-digit lead here for the Eagles. Alferts, keep that knee on the floor. Oh, she stood up. That could have been a travel. It was really close. Referees giving her the benefit of the doubt. And that ball is stolen by Tweet. The Blue Jays just have one made field goal this half. They also have a free throw made by Bluejay. Bond goes down low to Tweet. Shot is short. And the ball picked up by Tweet. Tweet, she'll have another shot at it, and she scores. Casey Tweet, the sophomore, now with 4 points in the game. Down low to Fusi. Fusi catch and shoot. Shots off the mark, but she is fouled on the play by Traeger. So Fusi will go to the free throw line to shoot 2. Foul on Traeger is her first, team's third. Free throw good. Sadie Rice will check into the game. Now Maya Dannon will check out. You know, it's one of those deals where you probably won't keep Maya on the bench for too long. Maya, a key part to the Blue Jay JV squad here, as the shot is no good. The Blue Jays already trailing by 11. Well, you don't want to wait till there's 4 minutes left in the game, because then it's too late to try to catch up. So you probably want to roll the dice and get her back in here after another 2 minutes. Just give her a breather so she can at least catch her breath. Then put her in with maybe 6 minutes left to go. We'll see what Coach Erickson decides to do here for the Blue Jays. The varsity coach for the girls Lacrosse team is also last name Erickson. The JV coach for the Blue Jays is Logan Erickson. Bond with it.
Just so you know.
Blue Jays staying in their man-to-man defense. Both teams have played man-to-man the entire game, and that shot is good by Traeger. Her first 2 points of the night. Rice gets it over to Rosine. Rosine can't turn the corner. Oh, a great pass into Fusi, but Fusi has her shot blocked. And back with it comes Shellstead. Shellstead is just a 7th grader, gets it ahead to Geese, back to Shellstead. And now to Bond. Bond has an open lane to the hoop, but she misses the shot. The rebound goes to Geese, and she's fouled on the play, and she will go to the line to shoot 2. Foul going to go against Olferts. For Keena, that'll be her second, team's third. First trip to the line for the sophomore Claire Geese. Excuse me, that is not Geese. That is Casey Tweet. I apologize about that. She misses the first one. And the second one is good. It's 1 for 2 from the free throw line. She will check out of the ball game. The Blue Jays find themselves in a 12-point hole here. Rory tries to split a double team. Did not work, but the Blue Jays do keep possession. Oh, and great drop pass there to Fusi, but Fusi cannot come up with the shot. The rebound pulled down by Kuzman. Nobody picking up Bond, and then Bond is fouled on the play, and she will go to the free throw line to shoot 2. She is 3 for 4 from the free throw line. You see the replay there. Nobody picking her up, so she does what you're supposed to do. Just keep driving in until somebody picks you up defensively. She draws the foul. She'll have to earn her 2 points from the line. This one comes up short. 6:20 left to go in the game. We get a timeout call. It'll be a 30-second timeout. We'll take the break with them. We'll be back in 30 seconds. Bond at the free throw line here, shooting the second of her 2 free throws. The shot is off the mark, but the rebound is pulled down by Kuzmin. On the far side in Olsen. Ball tipped away, it'll stay with the Eagles.
Yeah, he's so good.
Ball gets inbounds, shot off the mark, and it is saved by Olferts. Olferts with the rebound to Rosine. Rosine ahead to Rice, back to Olferts. Olferts from 15, that shot no good, and the offensive rebound goes to Fusi. Fusi down low to Rosine. Rosine's left-handed layup is good. Rosine with 6 points in the game, also has 4 rebounds and 3 assists. Now 3-point shot on the way by Shellstead. That one off the mark. Ball goes out of bounds, but it's going to stay with the Eagles. Josie Mulder will check in the game for Rice. Down low to Olsen. Kicks it back out to Shellstead. Looking to get it down low into Kuzmin, but nothing down there. Now Shellstead will pull up from 15 and score. She's got 4 points, 1 rebound. Just played the second half, has Shellstead. She played both halves of the C-Squad game. Or, you know what? She only did play one half of the C-Squad game. Might have to go back and check my notes. Nope, she did play both halves. Never mind. Rosine gets it to her sister Bella. Now the Blue Jays will swing it around the perimeter, gets the backdoor cut, and that is exactly how that should be played. And Mulder gets the assist, going to Rosine for 2. 8 points, 4 rebounds now. The Blue Jays once again cutting the deficit down to 10. Bond with it. Ooh, nearly stolen by Bella. Shellstead puts up the 12-footer, shot no good, rebound Rosine. Rosine, she'll just keep it. Blue Jays got a hustle, trailing by double digits. Bella puts up a floater, that one a bit strong, but the rebound goes to Alferts. Rosine, 3-pointers, good. Rory Rosine knocks one down from the perimeter, and the Blue Jays get a much-needed 3-point basket. They only put 2 points on the board. Might have to go back to the replay to see what it is. I thought it might have been a 3. Now the scoreboard reflects as such. So the Blue Jays trailing 40-33. The timeout called by the Blue Jays. We'll take the break with them. 4:04 to go here in the game. right, back to the game. The Blue Jays going to come out with a full court 1-2-2 press, and that one's stolen by Rosine. Rory with it. Goes down low to Fusi. Fusi turnaround shot is good. Rory with the steal and assist. Fusi with the finish, and then we get a double dribble call, and the Blue Jays will get the basketball back. Blue Jays trail by 12, a 7-0 run here in the last minute, really. Oh, big sis. Always watching out for her little sister, making sure Bella didn't step on that half-court line before she threw it to her off the inbounds pass. The shot is short, and the rebound goes to Traeger. So see if Lacoparle can stop the run of the Blue Jays here as they lead by 5. Blue Jays going to go to a zone defense here. A little bit of a hybrid 3-2 zone. Now they'll flatten out into a 2-3 zone here. 10 seconds left on the shot clock. Oh, there's an extra step not called. The rebound pulled down by Traeger, and the Blue Jays will get the basketball. Blue Jays have a chance now to cut it to a one-possession game here with a made basket. Mulder, right off her fingertips. It was a little bit too high. Back comes Dannon off the bench. Now remember, she does have 4 personal fouls, so she does have to be careful. And now we get a timeout called. It's going to be called by Lacoparle. It'll be a full timeout. Once again, we will step aside. 2:54 to go here in the game. The Eagles lead by 5. All right, the Eagles with the basketball here, trying to break that 1-2-2 press here by the Blue Jays. Bond able to get across the timeline, gets it ahead to Shellstead, back to Bond, and they'll start up their offense with 23 seconds on the shot clock. That pass tried to go inside. The ball is loose, picked up by Bond. Blue Jays had a golden opportunity there to get a steal. And now it gets to where they want it to go, and the shot is good by Olsen. That's a big basket here with just under 2.5 minutes to go. And that is now a 7-point game, a 3-possession game. Rosine with it, gets it over to Tabrak. Tabrak has it poked out from behind. The ball is going to be called a jump ball, and the arrow does point to the Blue Jays. Stella Tabrak in for the Blue Jays. She's another 8th grader. Stella, for sure, the fastest player on the court right now. If she gets in the open court, there's nobody is going to catch her. And now we get a 5-second call against the Blue Jays. Olsen gets it across the timeline. That nearly stolen by Tabrak. I was going to say she would have had an uncontested layup on the other end had she gotten her 2 hands on it. 2:04 left to go as we come up to the 2-minute warning here. But don't go anywhere. The main event coming up next. When the 2 varsity teams step to the floor, we have a guest inside the booth. We're going to Talk about a non-basketball event that's coming up tomorrow. That one nearly stolen, and the shot is good by Traeger. She now has 4 points, 2 rebounds, and that might be the dagger for the Blue Jays as they now find themselves trailing by 9. Rosine has a shot blocked. We get a jump ball called, and the arrow points to the Eagles. 87 seconds left to go. Bond gets it to Shellstad. Shellstad across the timeline. Back to Bond. Ooh, Bella falls down, appears to be okay. Blue Jays got to take some chances here on the defensive end. You know, that was a chance that was taken by Tabrak. It didn't work, but it did force the miss. Now we're going to get a foul. Nope, we're going to get a jump ball, and the arrow points to the Blue Jays. That's what the Blue Jays need to do. You may not get the steal every time, but you still got to take the chance. Josie Mulder going to check into the game for Bella. Maya Dannon, 2-point shot, no good. The rebound goes to Mulder. Her quick shot is off the mark, and Rory gets the rebound. Another opportunity here for the Blue Jays. Mulder from 14 feet, that one in and out, no good. Rebound to Mulder, put back shot, this time is good, and a timeout is called by the Blue Jays. It'll be a quick 30-second timeout with 40 seconds left to go. The Blue Jays have 2 timeouts left. The Eagles also with 2 timeouts left. The Blue Jays trail by 7. The Blue Jays only have 4 team fouls. So it's going to obviously take 3 fouls to put the Eagles at the line, which is going to take even more time off the clock. We'll see what the Blue Jays decide to do. They just choose to foul 2 quick times here no matter what. And then on that, when they do get to 16 fouls, then do you wait to see if you can force a 10-second backcourt violation, or do you just go ahead and foul and put the Lacoparo Valley Eagles on the free throw line? But even right now, with only 40 seconds left, it's a 3-possession game. I don't know if you can really afford to even try to force a 10-second violation here in the backcourt. And they get it across the line with 2 seconds left. The foul's going to go against Mulder, but that's all right. The Blue Jays got a foul anyway. And now we'll see if the Blue Jays decide to just completely back off and just surrender the game, or if they're going to try to get back in it. That one knocked away. It's going to stay with Lacoparo. Good hands there by Fusi, knocking the ball away from Shellstad. Throwing it in is Olsen. Olsen gets it into Bond. Oh, Rory could have possibly poked that from behind. The pass goes on top to Shellstad. Shellstad is fouled by Fusi. 15 seconds left to go. Shot clock will be turned off. Now the Blue Jays have 6 team fouls, but at a 3-possession game, it's going to be a little too late for the comeback here, but Lacoparo is going to call the timeout nonetheless. 14.9 seconds left to go. We're going to step aside real fast for a minute. We'll be back for the final 15 seconds. Blue Jays still going to apply some pressure. Not going to wave the flag quite yet. And here we go. And the ball gets inbounded to Shellstead. Does get poked away by Fusi, and then Fusi does get the steal. Fusi gets it to Tabrak. Tabrak kicks it out to Rosine. 3 seconds left. Blue Jays got to put up a shot, and it is at the buzzer. It is no good, and that will end the game here tonight as the Lacoparo Valley Eagles win this one 44-37. Running down some individual stats here, starting with the Eagles. Aiden Bond finishes with 12 points, 1 rebound. Lee with 2 rebounds, 1 assist, or 2 points, 1 assist, excuse me. Swatsky in the first half had 14 points, 3 rebounds, 1 block, 4 steals. Claire Geese with 3 rebounds. Traeger with 4 points, 2 rebounds, 1 block, 1 steal. Shellstead with 4 points, 1 rebound. Kuzman with 2 rebounds. Casey Tweet with 5 points, 3 rebounds, 1 steal. And Brooklyn Olsen with 3 points, 5 rebounds, and 1 steal. As you get a look at the Blue Jay varsity girls team getting ready to take the court here. Running down some stats here now for the Blue Jays, once again in jersey numerical order. Josie Mulder has 4 points, 3 rebounds, 1 assist. Maya Dana with 5 points, 2 rebounds, 1 steal. Chloe Bultice with 3 rebounds. Harper Larkin with 1 point. Emery Fusi with 11 points, 6 rebounds, 1 assist, 4 steals. Keena Alfords with 2 points, 1 rebound, 1 steal. Rory Rosine with 11 points, 6 rebounds, 4 assists, 1 steal. Sadie Rice with 1 assist. And Bella Rosine with 1 rebound and 1 steal. As the Lacoparo Valley Eagles win the JV game 37-44. They also won the C-Squad game today 30-17. So the Lacoparo Valley's looking to get a sweep of the Blue Jays here on their home territory. But this is going to be a game where the Blue Jays are going to be favored, but that there are upsets that happen, and the Blue Jays got to come ready to play. The Blue Jays taking the court right now. They come into this game with a 17-2 overall record, 11-1 in the Camden Conference. The Lacoparo Valley Eagles with an 8-12 record, 6-7 in the Camden Conference. But first things first, we know we want to talk about this game, but we're going to use a few minutes here. We're going to talk about a non-basketball related event, and that is the one